You may have found yourself wondering, what exactly is Jumpsuit? Is it a creative agency, a community, a decentralized movement of some kind? If it's hard to wrap your mind around, you're in good company. And the reason for that is because we see Jumpsuit as a multidimensional entity. So what do I mean by that? Well, first it means Jumpsuit exists in multiple dimensions of form. In other words, Jumpsuit isn't just a creative agency, it's also a decentralized community that we call Jumpsuiters. It's also an evolving decentralized platform and prototype for post-capitalist collaboration called the Jumpsuitverse. And each of these forms serve a different function, but are still interconnected. The other reason we describe Jumpsuit as a multidimensional entity is because it moves through multiple dimensions of consciousness. On one level, Jumpsuit does typical 3D agency stuff: brand strategy, storytelling, visual identity, product design, campaign work. On another level, it supports emotional, energetic, and spiritual transformation for founders and organizations. And on another level, it experiments with collective awakening and conscious technologies. So what's less interesting about Jumpsuit is what it does, and what's more interesting is how we do it. We see ourselves as space holders for multiple truths at once. We see ourselves as bridge builders between the 3D here and now and these higher dimensional realities that are wanting to be seen and felt and anchored. Another reason that Jumpsuit is also multidimensional is because we exist in multiple dimensions of infrastructure. We've got an LLC for the agency, and we're in the process of building out an RCO and a DAO and a network of other for-profit and not-for-profit collaborations who share a similar mission and want to share in collective resources like human talent, technology, land, buildings, and so on. So when people ask, what's the business model? The answer is, which timeline are you talking about? Jumpsuit's also multidimensional because it's inherently designed to evolve. Most brands and organizations are static. They have a fixed hierarchy, a year-long strategy, a bunch of red tape. But Jumpsuit is living, breathing, and adaptive. It updates itself as the field shifts. It listens, responds. It's like a map that continues to reveal itself with each step. This is what makes Jumpsuit feel so alive and also hard to define. But that's kind of the point. Jumpsuit is what it's like to exist on the edge. It's not trying to fit into the existing paradigm. It's intentionally and consciously prototyping what comes next. So at any given point in time, in the 3D, we're scoping projects and executing the work. Like right now, Jumpsuit is leading a strategy workshop for a startup. We're working on a Super Bowl commercial for $1 billion brand. This is real life, right now, actual projects that the agency is doing. In the 5D, we're collapsing timelines. We're channeling collective intelligence technologies. We're helping leaders explore and expand their consciousness, remembering who they really are. We don't separate creativity from consciousness. We don't separate business from belonging. We don't separate infrastructure from possibilities. This is what makes Jumpsuit hard to explain. It's also what makes it feel home to all of the people who've been waiting for something like this. So whether you're here to find work, get work done, be a part of a movement, share your magic, dream up something that doesn't exist yet, you're not weird, you're not late, you're right on time. Because Jumpsuit isn't the only multidimensional entity here. You are. And to gather you, we didn't launch a funnel, we sent out a frequency. So it's okay if you don't get it yet. It's emergent. It's something we've never seen before. Okay, so to end this, I want to respond to an email I received the other day. The subject line was, just spent 5 to 7 minutes looking at your website and Instagram, and I still can't figure out what this company does and what its connection to the telepathy tapes is. At first I thought you were an ad agency, but then I see you're offering retreats, hanging out, and exploring modalities. Help a sister out. First of all, amazing KPI for time on site. But second, totally fair. And also, welcome to the Jumpsuitverse. It does look like an agency in one tab and a ceremony in the next. It is an agency. It is a retreat. It is full of humans who offer modalities, not just creative services. And our connection to the telepathy tapes was we were the first official sponsor of it. We used it as a signal to send out to see who would respond. And everything you're seeing right now is what happened when people began to resonate and collaborate. If you're confused but intrigued, you're probably in the right place. So take your time, follow the breadcrumbs, dive deep into the rabbit holes, ask all of the questions, and bring us your out there ideas. And if you're still not sure what Jumpsuit does, maybe that's why you're here. Maybe you might be the one meant to help us figure it out.